guys, let's start today's video. Let's see what we have. Where is LeetCode? I've noticed my volume is a little, let me level it up. Okay, LeetCode. Let's see what we have. Angle between hands of a clock. You're given two numbers, hours and minutes. Return the smaller angle formed between the hour and the minute hand. Okay, let me so in a clock, right, this is, or let's think of it as like a circle, and then we have our middle point, and we have an hour hand and a minute hand. Return, given two numbers, return the smaller angle formed between the hour, and so in between these two, either this one or this one, right? So we have to return. So how do we, what axis do we take? The answers within 10 to the power of the value will be accepted as correct. $12.30. So 3:15. So our minute, so in a clock, if our minute finger is at 30, right, that's a 90-degree angle. If our hour hand is at 12, hour and minute. Well, let's say if our hand is somewhere up here, how do we calculate the angle? So this angle should be 90 degree minus, well, I need to have another value, no? What math am I using here? Given two numbers, return the smaller angle in degrees formed between the hour and a minute hand. So if I have 12:30, 12 and 30, so the answer should be 180, right? Oh, 12:30, so our, it's not actually 12. 12:30. How the minute hand affects the position of an hour hand? Yes. So if our minute hand is, so between 12 and 1 there are 10 points, right? So if our hour hand is at 12, for every 5 minutes we move one position to the right. Yeah, so for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um, 1 minute hour hand makes, and minute hand makes, and so, oh, why am I submitting? 1 second. So if we start at, let's say our hour and minute hand start at 00, and then we divide all of this into 360 degrees, right? And then there is what, 12, you can think of it as 30 partitions, so there's 12 right, so you have 12 numbers, so 1, sorry, 1, yeah, 3, 6, 9, start at 0 degrees for every, so I could think of it as if I have 360 minutes, we'll have 60 minutes for 60 minutes. For each minute the angle is 360. For 1 minute we make a 6-degree change in our minute hand, and then for an hour hand, which is 12 hours, make a 360, and then 3-degree change, no, 12. So if 60 minutes make 360, 12 hours would make 12 into 60 divided by 360, right? So we would make, for 1 hour it would make, 360, right? So 6 divided by 12, that would be 0.5 degree change, right? So each minute, hour, and makes 0.5 degree change, and minute and makes 6-degree change, right? So if I take from this position, right, we're talking about this position, if I'm at 12:30, our minute hand, our hour hand had made 30 times 0.5, right? That is 15-degree change. So my hour hand has come here, 15 degrees this part, and my minute hand had made 30 times 6, 180. So minute hand is at 180, right? So I have 15 and 180. So the difference would be 180 minus 15, right? That would be 165. Yeah, so that is correct. Okay, so as long as minutes, you're given two numbers, it's minute within 60. Okay. So what do we do? Integer, hour, and integer, h, hour, change is equal to minutes multiply by 0.5. Are we given, right? And integer minute change is equal to minutes multiply by 6. Right, and then return math.max of then math.max of what of minute change math dot minimum, right? We will get the minimum value of math dot absolute of let me just take another, and then integer change equals to math dot absolute. Could it ever be negative? Could we ever have a minute change less than, I don't know, I don't think so. Integer change equals to minute change minus hour and hour change, right? Because even if we go 1 minute passes, our 12 will still be less. In math dot minimum of change, comma 360 minus change. I think this should be, see, only misspellings are wrong, right? Let's try to run this. Oh, okay. What am I missing? Error incompatible types. Oh yeah, double. Yeah, 0.5. Should I change it to double? Given two num. Oh yeah, it is double. My bad. Double. Okay, let's see. Case 1, hour 12. Case 2. Expected 75. 165 plus 75 is 636. How is this wrong? 315, right? 1.5. If I have, oh, I have to multiply the hour too, not just minute. Times the hour, right? Because if it's okay, so no, I don't think I need hour. 1 second. Let's think of this case as 315. What happens at 315? So we are at 12. This is 3. This is 5. So we go to 3. And 15 is also there, right? 3. Oh, so 1 second, sorry. Think of it as 3 is up here, our hour hand is here, and then minute hand is here, 15. So for hour we do what again? Minutes. So that's 15 times 5 by 10. That is 7.5 degree change. So our hand comes from here, from this position. This is a 7.5 degree change, and minute hand is minutes times 6, so that's 15 but I'm considering it from 12. 15 times minute hand changes 75. 15 times 6 30, 80. Right. $3.15, right? 1 2 3. Hour hand is over there. Minute hand is at 15. So the difference in angle would be between the hour hand from the minute hand and hour hand. That would be what? First is minute hand changes. So minute hand changes 6 times 15, that is 6 times 15, right? That's 80. And the hour hand change for 3 hours is from this angle up till here equals to what? If it's 30 minutes for hour hand, minutes are 30, right? But I also have to go 3 times it should be like 45, right? Okay, I think I'm getting it wrong because I'm keeping, so it's making, so in like 60 minutes our hour hand rotates once, right? But for each minute, okay, let me, 3:15, right? So this is 3, this is 12, this is my hour hand here, and my minute hand is here. Hours are 3, minutes are 15. So what we have deduced so far is for every minute, like hour hand makes a degree turn of, so I'll take this as an axis, right? Our hour hand comes from minute to here, that would be 15 times point half of it, that will be 7.5, right? And we have 15 minutes, so our right now the axis has shifted, right? And then so what if I, for 12:30, okay, same situation, 12 and 30 is over here, right? So our hour hand would go 30 minutes 15 degree, 12:30, hour hand is at, so this is 1, I will go till the middle part here, so that would be, right, so it will move 15 degrees to the right, right? And minute hand is at 30. So the difference is and minute hand moves. So we move 15 degrees from our hand, and minute hand is, for each minute it goes 6 degrees, so 180, right? From here it will go 180. Now for same this part, minute is at 15. So 15 minutes is equal to 6 5 right? Minute hand would be at least 90 degrees times 6, 90, and then the hour hand is at 7.5. Okay, now something is wrong. 7.5 is the difference, but minute hand moves 15 degrees. Okay, this is, oh, bro. Let me try to put it on pen and paper, cause okay, let's think about it again. Okay, in the clock, right? 12, 3. I'll just take 6, 9. So the center. Okay, so in first situation I have 12:30, and then I have 3:15. If I'm at 12, how do I, from what I understand is every minute our hand would go at 30 minutes time, half of that 15 degrees, and minute hand would go 6 times at 180. So let me do in red. This is 1 o'clock. But our hand will go like right here, and minute hand is 180. This is right here, right? And then I do it in green for this one, 3:15. So for 15 degree change, our hand would go like maybe right here. Yeah. But minute hand has to stay at 3. So for our hand we take, for minute hand I would take the respective value of 12, but for our hand, yeah, for here our hand goes here, so the degree changes from here, that would be half of 3, that's 1.5 degree change. Oh, half of 15, sorry, that's 7.5, right? And our minute hand is at, and our minute hand is at 6 times. 6 times 5 is minute hand is at 90 angle, right? So we are at 90 plus 7.5, that is the whole, but at 90 degrees is a, and 7.5. this part, our minute hand was at 180 and hour hand was at 15. So the difference was that minus that, but here the difference is this is annoying. Let's see, where am I? Where is my logic getting wrong? Reduced each minute, hour, and moves 0.5 degrees, and minute hand moves 6 degrees. So per minute, but the hour hand moves continuously between hours, since it moves 30 degrees and 60. Long angle, hour angle. For example, 3:15 hour hand has moved 30 times hour. I think this is what I was missing. I need to times hour. $12.60. It should be 30 times hour plus, what is it, hour divided by minute, goes to minute multiplied by 6. Times hour, minute hand is a 90, hour hand is a 3 times 30 plus 97.5, right? So it should be still hour times 30 plus, right, minutes. Isn't that correct? Is equal to hour time. Modulus number. Okay, stall positions not 24, so when the input is 12, we won't want, because clock is the same position as 0. Converts, for example, let me see, modulo 12 star 30 plus minute to math art absolute of change. I see. Okay, it was a good one. I just had to think a little out of the box. Well, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the gym.